Alright, we're live. Let me see. Okay, good, we're live. Sick. So, I had a silly idea, and we're gonna make this silly idea. Bloodborne boss tier list. Because I like Bloodborne. Sick. Let me just pull up the chat. Because I like Bloodborne. Okay. There we go. Well, this stream is mostly just for footage, so I'm just gonna grab footage. So, starting off with the very first boss, we have Cleric Beast. Now, Cleric Beast is a silly boss. I really like it. It is decently challenging for the first boss in the game, and it looks cool. So, Cleric Beast goes in A or B. We'll put B. Yeah, I just like Cleric Beast as a fight. It's fun. Nothing more needs to be said. Father Gascoigne. Also a really decent fight. I enjoy fighting Gascoigne. He is not very difficult, especially if you have a visceral build, but he is an A tier. Just because. I don't like Bloodstarved Beast. C tier. Bloodstarved is really stupid. Every playthrough of mine, it takes at least 5 attempts. On my first playthrough, it took me like 15. This guy sucks. I hate his poison, I hate his fast attacks, and it doesn't even look that cool. Dark Beast Parl, however, I did manage to no-hit him, so he's not hard. I'd say he's as good as Cleric Beast. He's really just a funky fight, because you can stun lock him with the limb breaks. Speaking of limb breaks, Amelia, Vicar Amelia. So, this fight doesn't really speak to me in any way. It's kind of forgettable. Well, not forgettable, but it's just... It's not as interesting as Gascoigne or Cleric Beast, in my opinion. Which is probably wrong. But that first cutscene is really good. So I'll put it right below Cleric Beast. Which is a Hemwick C tier. Yeah, they're worse than Bloodstarved. There's nothing there. Here's my hottest take. Shadows of Yharnam in S tier. I love these guys. It's, in my opinion, the best gank fight FromSoft has come up with. And I haven't fought Ornstein and Smo, so that's probably better. But this is the best one that I've played. Especially after Godskin Duo, this one feels really fair. Like, even though it can be a little frustrating, it's also really fun to try and come up with strategies based around your build to take on 3 bosses instead of 1. Like in my most recent build, I was using Ludwig's Holy Sword, and that wasn't as good at killing these guys as Saw Cleaver and like Viscerals. So I had to... Normally, I would kill the middle guy here with the fireballs. But this time, I couldn't do that because the other two would get buffed or whatever. So I ended up just completely changing my strategy. So I just really like these guys. And they got the silly cloaks. Rom, C tier. It's not really worse than... no, it's better than Blood Starved. Rom is just... it's a memorable boss, but not a particularly good one. Celestial Emissary S tier. Better than Witches, worse than Bloodstarved. I think they're silly. I think they look really funky, but they're so damn easy. Like, if you ask me a month after not playing what I think of Celestial Emissary, I'll ask you who. Ebrietas? A. Ebrietas is a fun fight. On my first playthrough of the game, or technically second, because I didn't finish the first time, but on my first, actual playthrough, I was cleaving through the bosses. I had accidentally made a really strong build using Viscerals, and so Ebrietas brought me a challenge, and that was really fun. One Reborn. Another hot take from me. But I really like One Reborn. I think the constant limb breaks are fun. He does have a lot of jank and stuff, but that beginning cutscene is so cool. The Bell Women, I could do without. But overall, I just think boss design and stuff, this guy holds up really well. His fight isn't particularly interesting, but his design, for me, carries it. And then we have Amygdala. I always fight this guy when I'm way too strong. Like, I'm over leveled when I'm facing this. We'll put it below Parl. Mikolash. I don't like Mikolash. I don't like Mikolash. And I don't think I need to defend that choice. Murgo's Wet Nurse. I'll put it above Parl. But, it's not that interesting. That's all I'll say. Oh shoot, wait. There's two people here? Alright. Martyr Logarius. Whoa. Maybe Mikolash doesn't like... Mikolash is stupid. Mikolash is really stupid. Okay. Martyr Logarius. Logarius is a really cool introduction for a boss. His fight is a fight. Again, I usually fight him when I'm a higher level because his run back is not very fun. But I can't really say that this is a bad fight. His design is good. So I put him below Ebrietas. German. That boss is great. Gehrman has the most beautiful boss theme in the game. Maybe not the best, but the most beautiful one. Then we have Moon Presence, a disappointing finale. However, top of B tier worthy. Ludwig S. Ludwig is great. Living Failures. I can't decide whether to put them above Ludwig S or below. Ludwig is great. The Living Failures is Celestial Emissary. I'll put them below because they took me more than one attempt, and I think that was really dumb. I can't decide whether to put them Maria, my favorite boss in the game. Below. Ludwig easily. The Living Failures. Incredible boss theme. Incredible boss lore. Incredible fight design. They took me more than one incredible attempt, boss I think design. That was really dumb. I can't there was nothing bad about Lady Maria's fight. Maria, my favorite boss in the game. Below. Easily. The Living Failures. Incredible boss theme. Now, Lawrence. I'll put Lawrence above Cleric Beast. No, his lord carries him above Gascoigne. Orphan of Cause. I enjoyed the fight more than Ludwig. That was a really great fight. I did die a couple times because it's Orphan of Cause. But I had fun. Thumerian Queen is above Wet Nurse. This is my tier list. Feel free to cry, feel free to be happy, or whatever. But this is it. This is the tier list.